Today we're talking about Fix-A-Leak. You can see this bottle's a little dirty. We had some on a job site. What Fix-A-Leak does is, if you know that you have a small leak somewhere in your plumbing, what you want to do, if it's somewhere that is hard to get as far as whether it's under the concrete, or it could be plumbing that's run through a waterfall where it's completely surrounded by concrete and it's a small crack or a bad joint, but basically somewhere where it's hard to get to a plumbing fix for it, you can try something like this called Fix-A-Leak, similar to bars leaks that you'd work in a leaking radiator. It kind of just bunches up into cracks and whatnot in the plumbing. You'll run it through your system, and it works best on return lines, not so much on suction lines. You'd run your system for basically a full 24 hours after adding this, and you'll see some of it kind of fall to the bottom of the pool. You'll want to check every once in a while that it's not all just settling in the pool. You want to push it back to the main drain to let it circulate until it finally finds the leak or completely unseals it up. The one thing about this stuff is, since it is so sticky, if you have a cartridge or DE filter, you'll want to remove the filters if you can. If you have a sand filter or a DE filter that runs a rinse option, or I'm sorry, a recirculate option, you'll want to run the system that way so you can bypass it. Because the stuff gets pretty sticky, and afterwards you may have to pull apart some of the valves. They'll be hard to turn and just pretty stuck up, just because this stuff will look for basically any crack on the return side. Have had a lot of great success with these, depending on the leaks of some pools we've come in contact with. Really no complaints. Any leak that we've plugged with it, still holding. You started using this stuff a few years ago.